Hey, vinyl community. It's hello on YouTube, and I thought I'd make a music room tour. The album we're about to listen to, it's dropping right now, is Max Webster's Universal Juveniles. So I thought I'd make a room tour for people on YouTube, as I really like them, watching them on YouTube and watching Derek and LJ. Shout out to those guys in the vinyl community. So I thought I'd start off with some equipment. The first thing I have is a Technics SL3300 turntable. Made in 1978, fully automatic direct drive. I really like this turntable. I got it for 30 bucks, and to me it sounds almost as good as those brand new Projects and Regas around the $400 mark. And the cartridge, I upgraded on it to a Ortofon OM10. Don't know if you can see that. Probably it's black on black, but yeah, I got that cartridge on eBay for 50 bucks, brand new. Really nice sounding cartridge. In fact, I've got the chance to listen to Ortofon 2M Red. I actually prefer this cartridge. Just a lot smoother, a lot flatter. Has a better sound stage, better separation, you know. And it's not as loud, so you can use it with more phono stages and have more volume control and whatnot. Anyways, I got this turntable off Castanet for 30 bucks. And the only thing that was wrong with it was this little lever here. Whenever I press start, it wouldn't go back to the middle. Oh, I just turned it off. Whoops. Okay, it'll go back. It would do that. It would go back and then go forward and drop again. So what would happen is you'd press start, then it would get stuck right about there and not go back to the middle position. So it would go back, forth, and then land for no apparent reason. Figured that was some grease skunked ups, and of course it was. Replaced that grease, now it works perfectly. The other problem it had was it had some speed drift. And the way I thought to fix that is, I've never serviced a direct drive turntable, but people say to spray deoxit in the little speed controls. So it used to drift left and right, so I sprayed some deoxit or electrical contact cleaner in it the other day. And I don't know if you can see this, just one second. It is dead on speed, like dead on speed. And so, yeah, for 30 bucks, not bad. Total money invested in it, probably about, let's say, 30, 50 for the clamp, 50 for the cartridge, 130 bucks. And you can't get anything new that's like that. I mean, this thing's almost in mint condition, too, like, no scratches or anything. On the dust cover, it's pretty clean as well. And, yeah, so that lady was just trying to get rid of it because her boyfriend has a better system, and I thought I'd take it up. Anyways, that was a long dissertation about my turntable. Speakers I use for listening on my bed are EPI M50 speakers. They were made in Boston, Massachusetts in 1971, I believe. They have all walnut cabinets, and they are some of the best speakers I have ever heard. They are very smooth. There's no muddiness to the bass. It's nice and punchy. And if you put them in a corner like I do, it even gives it more bass. And that's what's amazing about them, is that they're also a sealed speaker. So you can shove them in corners and shove them against walls because they don't need to have air or room for the air of a ported speaker. So anyways, those are my bookshelves. Over here, I have my Paradigm 5SE Mark III floor standers from about 1990. So that's what I use for those, for my main computer speakers over here. This is my amp, the Sansui AU-317 integrated amp, 1978, made in Japan. Really nice amplifier. The only thing that's wrong with it is that the preamp's a little noisy because of the old capacitors. I don't know how to solder. I don't know how to take this thing apart. And, you know, it'd just be cheaper to buy a new phono amp, so I'm going to do that. And, so that's basically my main equipment. I'm going to put the microphone back on the stand. I'm going to mute it, though, so just give me a second. Alright, and we're back in business. So I thought I would go through my vinyl. I don't have very much yet. As you can see, I just have it leaning up against this little ledge here. I have everything on this granite countertop, and it's really not resonant whatsoever. It's pretty amazing. I can turn up my speakers, blast anything through it, and it won't vibrate. Also, one thing that's really good is using CDs to level your turntable, any blank CDs or shit CDs you have, to get it level. It's really important to level your turntable. So those are two things that are kind of unique there. Anyways, onto the vinyl. First album we have here is DJ Shadow's Introducing, one of my all-time favorites. Got this at London Drugs for $22.99. Really great album. If you like instrumental hip-hop, downbeat, ambient music, krautrock, jazz, stuff like that. Really good album to listen to. Next album, Steely Dan's Aja, or Asia. Got that for $3 at Cal's place in, what's the place? OK Estates in Kelowna. And he's a really nice guy. Got for $3 in great shape. There's a couple pops, but I think that's because it's just dirt. Anyways, my friend bought me this album. It's not in the greatest of condition. It was like 50 cents. Commodore's Greatest Hits. He thought I need some funk. I like funk. I just don't really know what to get in it. White Denim's Corsicana Lemonade, limited edition, yellow, 180 gram vinyl, with download card and all. 300 copies of each on yellow vinyl. Milk Crate happens to have 2. That's my local record store. Can's E.G. Bamiasi from 1973, 2, somewhere around there. That's the new reissue, 2014. Got a bad pressing. Still trying to figure out what to do with it. I'm gonna return it. Rush Permanent Waves. Found this the other day. $3 at Cal's. Perfect condition. Like mwah. Like mint. Mint. Even the inner sleeve's mint. Everything's mint. Great album. Humble Pie, Smokin'. This album's really disgustingly bad. It's got scratches and all that, but you know what? It's a blues album. I don't really care. I just blast it and I freaking love it. Next album, Santana's Welcome. Really good album. Got it for 50 cents. This copy's in kind of banged up condition. I think it has a little bit of water damage or something. Dire Straits, Brother in Arms. My mom got me this record for Christmas. I like it. I don't love it. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. Not a great album for me. Jack White's Lazaretto Ultra LP edition. Milk Crate was the first record store in Canada to get this in their store. In Canada, all of Canada. Got it a night before it was released. The music on it is good. It's not as heavy as I would like it to be, like a lot of Jack White records are. Jimi Hendrix's Electric Ladyland, Sony reissue, 180 gram. Great album. 9 Inch Nails, Pretty Hate Machine. Got it for $15. I don't know if you can see that. $15.96. Great deal at London Drugs again. Got this online from Amazon. My buddy bought it for me for my birthday. Didn't know it at the time, but it's a original pressing. Original UK pressing of Bjork's Homogenic on, I think it's like Mother Records or something like that. Forgot the name. Great album. The one problem with it is that the inner sleeve kind of stuck to it for being in there for 18 years. But it's in perfect condition. Sounds great. Actually, this is, I think, the first record I ever bought. The authentic sound of Glenn Miller under the direction of Ray McKinley. Bought it for $1 at a recycle place. It's in good condition. I kind of ruined it with the wood glue. I can get the wood glue off in some areas, so gonna need to wash it in the sink or something. Steely Dan's Gaucho or whatever. Great album. Got it for $1. Good condition. Love it. Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Original Canadian pressing. Got it for $10-15. Mint condition. Other than this jacket is in a little bit rough condition. Brand new Deerhoof album. La Isla Bonita. Great album. Probably my top 5 albums of 2014. Love that album. If you like punk, noise rock, experimental, groove bass, freaking awesomeness, that's a great album to check out. The original 10cc album, not in the greatest of condition. The actual album itself is mint. The jacket's trashed. Great album. Art rock, early 70s art rock. The Roaring Silence, Manfred Mann, like that album. Beat of the Brass, got that for 50 cents by Herb Albert. This is the Modern English's, let's see here. Sorry, it's kind of hard holding up all these albums. After the Snow, sorry. Haven't listened to that album in a while. Oh, kind of missed some. The Alan Parsons Project, Eye in the Sky. Amazing album, classic. Tame Impala's Lonerism. Really great album, $20. Out at London Drugs. Joni Mitchell's Court and Spark, great album. Black Sabbath's Paranoid, another classic album. And this one's a really weird album. It is, pull it out here, Dance Manatee by Animal Collective. It's really a soundscapes album. There's not a lot of musical content to it. It's very high frequency noises and ambient sort of weirdness. I like it though. I listen to it sometimes. Days of Future Past. One side's great, the other side is completely trashed. Probably used on a changer. Queen's the Game. Completely trashed. I have another copy of it. It's in my sister's room right now. She's borrowing it. Let me just put all these albums back. Okay, so that's one side. Other side, Russia's All the World's a Stage. The Police's first album. Max Webster's Live Magnetic Air. Godspeed You Black Emperor, Lift Your Skinny Fists Like Antennas to Heaven. By the way, these LPs that are flipping, they're just sitting there, so I'm not damaging them or anything. And then Animal Collective Strawberry Jam. Great album. Not going to flip this one because I'm getting stacked there. The Beatles, 1962 to 1966. Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream, 2012 remaster. Great album. The Police, Synchronicity, Have It for Christmas. Beatles, Rubber Soul. Let's see here. The Alan Parsons Project, best of, $6. Golden Earring, Moontan. This is the Moody Blues, 2 copies of that to compare on turntables. Original soundtrack recording of Hair, don't really listen to that. Pond's Hobo Rocket, got completely, basically fucked by this pressing because I bought it off eBay from a seller and it was trashed, and I talked to him about it and he wanted more money to ship it back to him than to just buy another copy of it. So I don't recommend using that seller. I won't say his name, but he's a pretty big seller on eBay and usually has the lowest prices with free shipping. We'll just say that. First Rays of the New Rising Sun, Jimi Hendrix, got that for $17. The Beatles, 1967 to 70, and Pink Floyd's The Wall. So, I hope you enjoyed my vinyl tour. I think I kind of talked too fast, but that's just because I'm nervous. I've never really done anything like this, you know, looking at records or recording myself. So yeah, I like the vinyl community. I think they're really interesting videos to watch. I hope to grow my collection soon. And next time, VC, I think I'll show you and go into more depth about my albums if this wasn't already enough. Let me know if I did anything wrong or got anything wrong. No haters, please. This is my first video. I hope you embrace me or whatever you want to do. But yeah, I'll bid you farewell, and thanks for watching my video.